everybody, it's time for the weekly update. Last week when I divided up the paycheck, I forgot to put that amount in the set aside column. I thank the viewer who brought that to my attention, because not only does that help the viewers understand what is happening with the line of credit, it also helps me understand better, and it gives me a true number as to what's actually available after the set aside amounts have been taken out. So we started with the balance being that $10,790.61, and then there was interest of $1,731 that occurred. Expenses of $777.16 came out for the week, and then a payment of $122.84 went to Discover 2, and then this makes the new balance to this line of credit being $11,707.92. And since it has a $12,000 balance, that means $292.08 is available for withdrawal in that account. And the weekly income, and this is as of October 27th through November 2nd, we did our usual $950 budget. And from that, the expenses that I paid off was mortgage for $752.16, and then $50 will stay in the line of credit. I did send off $25 to a couple different savings accounts, and that was to keep the accounts active. And then that left $122.84 on that Discover 2 for the payment. And one of the reasons why it's a smaller balance is because I did the entire mortgage in this one lump sum. And the main reason why I did that is because the next 4 weeks, I can put as much as humanly possible towards Discover 2. So we took the income minus expenses, gave us the cash flow of $122.84. And you'll notice I moved this number up here because I did have it down below here, and it wasn't always showing on the screen. So I moved it up so that way it's viewable to people to see what I'm pointing at when I'm talking about the income, expenses, and the cash flow, and how much I decide to send to Discover 2. And then I also had another great question. Sometimes some of my expenses don't always show up here each month, because there are some items I do actually have paid a month or two ahead. So you're not going to always see them throughout the entire month, each and every month. So it'll just be when they're actually due is when you'll see them showing up. So then after we made that $122.84 to Discover, that made the balance $3,912.16, and then that helps still reduce that minimum payment on there to $210.54. And then the credit limit on that card is $18,500, which means there's still $7,972.84 that would be available if we were to do some other transaction with that, but at this moment, not making any plans to do that. And then finally, I did go ahead and update the log, and I did have another excellent suggestion on this, is how about putting a start date on that? And I thought that is a great idea. So what I did is I put Voyage 1 start date as the August 11th, and then the start date for Voyage 2 is October 22nd, and then it shows the ending date for the first one as being that October 13th, and then it's paid off and how much was paid. And now with the second one, so far we have paid off $572.84 with a remaining balance of $3,912.16 out of that $4,485 that we started at. So I thank you so much for joining me this week, and please send me any questions and comments, and please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.